You're here with Chris at Car Cave in Aiken, South Carolina. Website's carcaveusa.com. Phone number is 803-262-4742. Looking at a 95 Chevy Tahoe. The two-door with 5.7. Came out of Arizona, so dry climate. Before that, Texas. Clean CarFax. And 3 owners. So, good-looking truck. These these are coming harder and harder to find, especially they're rust-free and from a dry environment. So if you need financing, reach out to us. We have options. We work with a few different companies: Woodside, JJ Best, Collector Car Lending, just to name a few. So if you need it, reach out. But let's go over this beauty here. Like I said, it's a 95, obviously white. It has the beige interior. On a 17-inch black steel wheel. You can see we did a few lug studs on it and put new tires, gave an alignment. We did about 21,000 worth of work. So it's a losing prospect for us, but we brought it in and tore it down for a full repaint. Also powder coated the roof rack. So it shows real nicely. Good all-around truck. I asked the guys why they didn't get a Chevy badge for the front, and it is on order, so don't worry about the Chevy badge. Let's get this thing started up. Part of the work we did was body mount bushings. I know there's some tie rods, there's a gearbox, rebuilt the AC system, the paint, tear down, tires, alignment. I have the full workup, just contact me and I'll let you review it. It's sitting at 98,930 miles. So it sounds good, has good oil pressure. You can see it's cold right now. You have good voltage. No check engine lights or anything. Has original tape deck, CD player. So runs smooth. It sounds good. Has the rear barn doors, 2-inch receiver. We'll go under the hood here. Sounds good, it's nice and smooth. It's a basic Chevy 350 5.7 motor. Let me shut it off since we're indoors here. You do have power windows, power brakes, power mirrors, power locks, power seat with a manual recline, and this seat tilts forward here for rear entry. Get in the back. Guys put it back together because they had the interior out. They need to take that seat belt around the back side. Not a big deal, it just takes a second. Has the overhead console, tilt wheel. Let me get to shutting this. Aftermarket fender flares. I don't believe those were original. The two-tone were on the lower model earlier trucks, if I remember correctly. Let's go under the hood. Has a new battery. Sorry, I didn't mean to close that on you too quick. We rebuilt the AC system, so air is blowing cold. Rebuilt the front end. So new front end chrome, lights, everything up here. And we didn't do the bumpers and respec them because we figured somebody might go with their own bumpers. So they're the bumpers that came on it. And sorry, our floors are squeaky clean. You can hear my shoes when I walk around here. Try and just show you all around the body here. You have mossy oak floor mats, so that is a bonus. If you're not excited about that, you're not going to get excited in life. Carpets are relatively clean up here. It's definitely a desert truck. You have a little bit of crack in the dash over there, and someone cut off the sun visors where they typically hang. My guy should have taken a little thread stitch remover and pulled off the rest of the pieces there. So headliner's in okay shape, looking all the way around. You have a few marks and stains in the carpet and on the seats here. Armrests are good, they're level. If you've ever owned one of these, and the armrests start moving all around, they drop down. So they're still good, they're functional. Your typical middle console with your contractor board that flips up. Still have your CD holder there. Floor shift 4-wheel drive instead of the push button. Your top cup holder. I know I used mine in my Tahoes all the time. We're all pretty familiar with these trucks. If you're looking at one, I'm guessing you had one in the past. I did. I owned quite a few. You do have driver airbag in 95. I don't think they switched to passenger airbag till 97, 98, but don't quote me on that. Rear bench seat. It is, and sorry, earlier I said beige. It's gray cloth that's patterned in here. And this is the same where you have an entry, switch on the side, it pulls forward, and you can see the carpets back here. So most of our work was mechanical and then tearing it down for the repaint. There's a few things aesthetically on the inside you could do if you're gonna get picky. And some of the rubber on this rear bumper here. We took pictures with it all the way torn down. You can see we just didn't do a quick respray. And I know the door opens. There it is. These things are getting me nowadays. You get old, can't open a door. You have your jack stowage on the side. And somebody had, before, they had like a little wood platform back here. So you can see their gear was riding up tall. The rear seat was folded up. And they had this giant platform where stuff kind of banged around on the interior. But I want to make sure we show you that. Same with the headliner. I'm trying to get in the bin for you over here. But given it came out of the desert, it's long. So no jack back here. We're gonna go up the road and grab one. So we'll make sure there's one in it when it goes. But when you go around the doors, there's no rust on any of them. Like I said, you got stains on the carpet here. You see a little overspray from our painter. Here is factory tire size, OD transmission, and then here is your build sticker. So like I said, all the doors, the rockers are clean. We can get it up on the lift for you. It's a really cool straight Tahoe, which are getting hard to find. We'll give it one more walk around. If you're wondering about the rest of the collection here at Car Cave, we have a great assortment. We have Defenders, you see a Bronco, Fiat 500, air-cooled Porsche, an Isetta, a Clown Shoe. Got a C4 Corvette, 11,000 miles, a Chevy, Alfa Romeo, some V8 Defenders, 427 Vet. So a lot of cool stuff. A Supra, you have a 3000 GT, Lancia, Fulvia 1.6 HF Fanalone, 300 TDI Defender. So we do a unique variety. See Renault 5 GT Turbo, the 2002 Ti, a bunch of Defenders on the wall, one of them torn down for paint. Our prized limo, which is also going up for sale today. 3000 GT VR4, twin turbo, all-wheel drive, 6-speed. We have full shop in the back, and our range is pretty good on what we'll work on. So I always like the two-door Tahoes. This one showed up as a dry climate car, but it just needed a lot of love. So like I said, ask me for the receipts. I'll show you what we did. I think it totaled to over 20 grand, plus what paid for the car. So, you know, we put in some considerable work. There's a few aesthetic items like what you see. I think if somebody would spend some more time on the interior, you'd have a really well-sorted, nice ride. If you have questions, reach out. It's 803-262-4742. And again, my name is Chris. It's Car Cave USA. We'll step back. Everybody loves an Isetta or the Alfa Romeo. These are cool, quirky little cars. The Vet is LT1 6-speed with 11,000 miles. We have a Grand Wagoneer back here. Defender that we're working on. As you see, a stack of British cars, and you know why, they're British. And we have about 30 Defenders in stock. Keeps us employed. A little Fiat Uno Turbo, a little Fulvia 1.3. There's a 442 undercover. Got a couple Defenders, a diesel HJ61, 57 Bel Air, RS2000 work on a Toyota, a North American spec, our 50th anniversary, but it was European delivered, Defender, and KZJ70. So there you go. That's the shop side here. We got plenty of work going on. You have questions, reach out. We are here for you.